What's up? Sure enough, I found another period piece to watch. This is on. I found this on Shudder. This isn't sponsored by them or anything, but yeah, it's a pretty cool, old school thriller. I wouldn't really classify this as a horror film, but yeah, Witchfinder General, also known in some areas in the world as the Conqueror Worm. Yeah, issuing rights and stuff like that made them change the title in certain areas in the world. But yeah, but the most common title is Witchfinder General, and it was released sometime in May 1968. It was directed by Michael Reeves, who's also done other like thrillers and horror films and stuff like that, like The Sorcerers, The She-Beast, Castle of the Living Dead, Intrusion, to name a few. He has like 45 films to his name, so yeah, he's done quite a few B movies and stuff like that. Now, Witchfinder General, you can probably guess, is about the Salem witch trials. And the actual Witchfinder General, I can't remember his actual name off the top of my head right now. Sorry about that, but yeah. Yeah, Christopher Lee plays him, which is always a good treat. And yeah, you basically follow him around accusing people of witchcraft and telling them to get executed. It's basically a torture porn film from 1968. Yeah, so overall the film is really interesting and fun. It's more of a drama, like a thriller drama film, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. I love the period pieces and where they shot it and the scenes and stuff. I love the atmosphere of the film, the dark grittiness of it and everything really complements it. And yeah, it's definitely really amusing and actually really engaging to watch. How such little things can cause such a dramatic effect. Now, back in the Salem witch trials and stuff, thousands of women, men, children were all executed for certain stupid little reasons and stuff that supposedly said they're a witch. And mainly this one guy, who is the Witchfinder General, will prance around and be the deciding factor. And they come up with weird ways to try to prove if they're a witch. Like in the film, they always show you one of them, which is they tie a rope around your waist and dunk you in the river. If you float, you're human, and I think, and then if you sink, you're a witch. But then it doesn't really matter, because if you drown, your whole body's going to float anyways because it's full of air. So yeah, kind of stupid things like that. So basically it was just a mass murder spree in yeah, in the 1600s when this took place. So yeah, stupid things like that. But that's the main one that they depict in the film. It is very aggressive in tone, and it does have a lot of good interactions with certain characters and stuff like that, where people are sort of catching on to what he's doing, trying to stop him, but they're always one step behind him. And it was very interesting depiction to see how it all transpired, especially the final conflict scene, and that it's a little Western sort of feel to it with the conflicts and everything, with the characters, and that it's sort of laid out the same, but more dramatic, torturous type deals that happen within it. Now, some of the characters are pretty annoying and stupid, and like the Witchfinder General's henchmen and stuff are super annoying in this film. I did not really enjoy them. They got a little too much screen time for what they are worth, and that was one of the main things that drove me nuts watching this film. But overall, it's a still good little period piece. There's pretty simplistic and Western feeling to how it was produced and made, and but it's always good seeing Christopher Lee in the leading role in something dark and gritty like this. It definitely made it a much more darker but more humbling sort of watch, I guess you could say. And yeah, it's a fun little film to watch, and it's a cool, interesting representation of what possibly happened in the times back then, and I enjoyed watching that. So yeah, Witchfinder General is actually a pretty decent adaptation of what possibly happened in the 1600s. So make sure yeah, you check it out. It's on Shudder. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5 only because half the characters are annoying as hell in this, and yeah, I kind of want to see more witch trials and burning at the stakes and stuff, but I know the censorship back then was a little more stricter and everything like that. So yeah, but if had a little bit more of that, it probably would have been a perfect score. But for now, 4 out of 5 is for Witchfinder General. Definitely check it out. There's a trailer link down below, like always. Also, my Instagram is always linked down below, where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. And I usually have the film title and hashtag, same with the subgenre of film it is. And I put all that in the film clip, so you're aware of it. And yeah, so make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. And make sure you like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you've seen it. Let me know what you thought of it. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. And also, if you have any films that you want me to check out, whether on Shudder or anywhere, any films at all, I'll watch anything. Comment those down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. Also, make sure you subscribe because I have no idea what the hell I'm going to review next. And yeah, hopefully we can find something interesting and cool together. That's probably something you never thought of checking out because I love doing that. So yeah, hopefully we can find something good together, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Long live Christopher Lee and all his good classic horror thriller glory, and watch out for that Witchfinder General because you don't want to get executed nowadays, that's for sure. So till the next one, cheers.